And like I say too, when I wanted to do a showing of all the world's products and all the world's things that my people could do, and to possibly take orders, like I said, Lucifer Star line, me, I'm an inventor, a producer of things, and to get people enticed into my products and everything else. Things like the glass building, using glass. And like I said, Birmingham, they worked day and night in Birmingham to produce the glass for my crystal buildings or my glass buildings. Like I said, the glass from my buildings. We built that huge glass building and we put a tree inside of the building. We built the building around a tree. They picked a site and they built this giant building made of all glass and just a steel frame. Like I said, and inside of it, they featured one of my huge gold or silver organs, I believe, steam organs. It might have been powered from a small nuclear reactor. We might have had a small nuclear reactor providing the steam for it, using a baffled system, of course, completely 100% safe. I don't really know. I'm not exactly sure, but there was an auxiliary steam building that was providing heat and power for the building as well. Like I said, there were a couple different buildings, and they're all on record as basically, and they should be considered Lucifer White Star Line buildings. So, like I said, Birmingham, my people in Birmingham worked day and night. We practically built Birmingham or something like that, my glass foundries. Like I said, they worked non-stop to produce the glass for my huge building. It was thousands of feet long by thousands of feet wide, and featured all the different products that my people and my groups sold. And I think I might have included some other people's too, maybe. A world sampling of products, basically. And like I said, the sales from those buildings, people would come from around the world to see all those products. And the sales from those products, just an admittance fee to see a building made of nothing but glass and some steel. It was a steel frame with glass panes, and we made sure my people made sure that the glass planes could not fall out and not fall onto the people down below. Like I said, it was also built in a cold climate where it was unseasonably cold, and people would actually pay just to go inside of the warm building because it was always warm. And the temperature inside the building and outside the building was monitored constantly. Like I said, it was built in a colder climate, like someplace like just above Russia or somewhere. Like I said, you know where all the sites are. But basically, and the temperature was monitored between the inside and the outside of the building. Anyway, there were 3 or 4 or 5 of them built, and each one was a huge success and made lots of money. Like I said, as a world oddity. Anyway, but yes, Lucifer Starline, me, and my ideas. I think it was my building. I'm pretty sure, because I wanted a building made all of glass, and so I asked my people to do it or something like that, or had this idea. Anyway, I don't really know. Like I say, people were trying to kill me. People were trying to take over my government. People were trying to consider. Like I say, I feel bad. I feel sorry for all my Starline people. They're such good people. There are lots of Jewish people, lots of Germans, lots of people around the world that just wanted to build, or just wanted to build toys, just wanted to be happy. They were Starline people, my people, inventors, builders, engineers. Like I say, I freaked out when I heard about the war, and I've heard about the execution camps, because my people could be in them. So, anyway, I don't know. Like I said, family names are one thing, but Starline. So anyway, and 800 worlds. I said, forget God. God is nothing. God is no one. God is just JFK or some stupid government piece of shit. Government authorized delusion. Like I said, there's DOD, there's GAD or GOD. and a couple other government programs or government projects. That's all it was. That's all that is. It's a stupid fucking lie. You're Starline people. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't really matter. But those people weren't Jewish. Those people were Starline. Stars. Anyway, they would just print. When they took away the badges and the metal things, they just printed. And then, because people didn't want them showing anything. Because they said they were trying to do the Nazi or the swastika thing. But my people were Starline people. Lusifer Starline. People thought I was German. Starline. It sounds German, doesn't it? No, it's Starline. Starline. Anyway, my people were very happy. My people had lots of food, lots of clothes. And I said, even the Irish were Starline people. And I said, the Belfast workers, if you worked in Belfast any time in the past, you were working for Starline. Anyway, you might have been working for a German, but you were building my epic ships. Like I said, years later, they'd probably find out or figure out that basically, yes, the Germans were just doing things for me. They were just running things for me. Anyway, a lot of Irishmen might have actually gone and said things about the Germans, or maybe they, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of the Germans that were just good people were protected, I hope. They're just following orders. They're just doing what I wanted them to do, I think. But somebody else was trying to control my government and trying to control my people. Like I said, they weren't even Germans. They were Starline. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed, green-eyed, red-haired. And whatever. Like I said, I never considered anyone lesser. A lot of Irish workers might say, well, I'm just a pipe fitter, or I'm just a whatever. It's like, no, you're not. You're not just anything. You're Starline. I mean, you worked in the LS shipyard. You know, you built my White Star Line ships. You're not just whatever. You're great, magnificent people, and you built great, magnificent ships. Like, stand up for yourself. Know your pride, whatever. You know, even the lowliest mop person on at my work sites. Yeah, whatever. The Irish people would be like, we're no slouches, you know. It's like, I know you're not. Okay, I know my Irish people were no slouches. My people of Belfast, I had complete confidence in them. I knew they could do anything. Anyway, I had complete confidence in many of my groups. We're world builders, god damn it. Lucifer, damn it. Anyway, damn it. We're world builders. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, though, whatever. You'll find out about your legacy eventually, I guess. The true creator. The truth of Lusifer Star. Maybe it's a happy surprise for you to know that, yeah, you were a part of an epic existence. You know, or at least an epic vacation that went bad. Still, like I say, I don't blame my Irishmen. I don't blame my Germans. I don't blame my English or my Britain people. I don't know. Anyway, a lot of people were willing to sacrifice for me. It's like, no, I don't want you to sacrifice. I want you to live. Anyway, though, we clothe the world, we shoot the world. We put shoes on every single foot. Made little bobbins, or those suckers. The first plastic ever. First rubber ever. That was safe for babies. It's kind of cute on all the TV shows. They show my little, my sucker thing. I had my people do that. The little sucker, the first little suckers made a little rubber or whatever, so babies could teeth and stuff. It might have been made for me. Like I said, originally when I was born, I had a horrible teething problem, so my Germans might have done things for me. Like, it was my idea or whatever. It was later on I would have done it too for babies, but I think my people might have done A lot of people did things for me and for themselves or for everyone else. Anyway, it was kind of weird. Like I said, you can rationalize your existence any way you want. But yes, I am the creator of Exoskeletons 1.5 and the human female race. So a lot of things were different about me. So whatever. Anyway, yeah. Good luck with that, everyone. And no one. Anonymous. By the way, if you're at your computer in the middle of the night, in midnight, online looking at auctions, and in your other underwear, whatever. I know a lot about existence, and I've tried to explain it a lot. Your existence, basically. It's like, whatever. Good luck with that. Codename Deep Blue. Or Blue. Whatever. I was in no relation to the computer blue, by the way. I don't think. So. Whatever. From Leven. I don't know. Animaniacs. I don't know. A lot of people laughed, and a lot of people, you know. Like I said, the Auschwitz sites weren't bad places. I wouldn't let them be. Nor would my people. There were a couple of bad places, and like I said, we were finding them and rooting them out. I personally do not have any, or do not recognize any borders. And a few times other people were like, you can't come into our country, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I recognize no borders. I'm coming in. So when I ran the military, when I was in charge, well, that's another reason why they don't want me in the White House, too. It's like, I don't have any borders, you see. Anyway, yeah. I was quite, you know, but most people love me, you know, it just meant better food, better people, better everything, so. And people love my women. The women, my genetically created women and genetically created men or whatever. People always love them. It's like, yeah, I know, they were gorgeous and beautiful. Most people consider them angels and whatever. It's like, yeah, they were pretty beautiful, weren't they? Anyway, whatever. Starline! Yep. Medicine, the founder of medical stuff. And the one who propagated medical throughout the planet and the world. I was actually doing it back with my exoskeletons. My exoskeletons, I think, had 4 arms or something like that, and 1 or 2 of their arms would always get knocked off somehow. So we were trying to do limb replacement for exoskeletons, which is really hard, actually. Okay, whatever.